To put it in perspective of how fast this guy's running, we're running at 10 miles an hour right now. Oh, good morning. It's about 5:30 a.m. right now. About to go film a special athlete. He's a 2:30 marathoner, and I think there's some valuable lessons we can do from you know, watching him run and the trials and tribulations he went through. So I just got to the filming site, waiting on Ryan right now, and I have to run 11 miles right after that to end the day. So, but what I want to show you guys is how pretty that moon is over there still. So, the man, the 2:36 marathoner, and the legend, Ryan Carney.
What's up, guys?
So, let's describe your workout today.
Alright, so this is my first big marathon workout of the block. I'm shooting for 20 with 3x3 mile. Probably a 6-mile warm-up, dynamics and strides, and then I'll probably take a half mile in between each set. So we'll do our 3, get us to 9, 9.5 to 12.5, 13 to 16, and then cool down 4. I don't want to go crazy. It's also going to be a little on the humid side, so I think I want to start just above marathon pace, so like 5:50 to 5:45 on the fast end, and then second set right around marathon pace, which hopefully is going to be somewhere in the 5:40 to 5:45 range, and then last set I'd love to go a little quicker than marathon pace, but I'm going to see how we feel. It's going to be a 100-mile week for me, so it's my biggest volume week yet in the block. So, you know, there's always factors at play, so I'm sort of thinking more effort than an exact pace. So if I can feel like I'm running, you know, slightly slower than marathon effort, and slightly faster than marathon effort, I'm just as happy with that as I am with like specific times.
So, what pace are we currently at right now?
720.
7:20. What an animal. Morning. 7:20 easy pace. That's what years of running looks like.
Try to be a little progressive on the warm-up of a long run workout type of day. So sneak towards, you know, mid-6:30s or so by the end of the warm-up.
6:30 for a warm-up.
Tell the body something's coming up.
Alright, and then we're going to be seeing 5:50s, 5:45s. Alright. We're going to have to pedal a lot faster.
don't know if you ever listened to Incubus, but this always reminds me of that album Morning View, the album cover.
Oh yeah, dude, I haven't listened to Incubus in such a long time. Yeah. Channeling my inner like 2004 kid right there.
That's right.
So, are you currently building for anything?
So, 3 races, but really one goal is to go to the California International Marathon, CIM, in December, on December 3rd. But the 17th of September is the Dutchess County Classic on, well, that way, but this trail.
See there too.
And then on October 9th, I think? Whatever Sunday is, it's the 8th or the 9th, is Mohawk Hudson River Half Marathon. So, one of the guys that is going to be in CIM and is also trying to run under 2:30 is going to Mohawk. Actually, went to the same college as him, different times. So, hopefully we'll be able to run together, run pretty fast. I feel fit to run fast at Dutchess County, but the weather's always a big question mark in September.
Yeah, really erratic weather starts to kick in.
It was really warm last year, but I don't know, if we get a good day, and they added prize money, so there might be better competition.
Wait,
I think I can run pretty well.
What's the prize money? I didn't even know they had prize money.
300, 200, 100.
Oh, nice.
For men and women.
Alright, so Ryan's about to take his first gel. We just did a 6-mile warm-up. Here's some water, dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Go to 6.5.
Okay.
Just the math will be a little easier. And do some strides
Okay.
during this next, like, 0.2 or whatever it is.
Alright, gotcha. And we're switching into...
We're gonna wear the Alpha Fly.
Alright.
The original.
The original Alpha Fly. Alpha Fly 1s, I see, huh?
I got a pair at home with 0 miles on them.
Ooh.
That I bought when the second one came out because I like the first one so much.
Yeah.
And I feel like they mess shoes up a lot.
Yeah, they definitely do. 100%.
And it seems like a lot of what I read, people aren't as crazy about the second
Don't
one
fix what's not broken.
Yeah, exactly. Don't mess it up.
Yeah, and then he's got this beastie gel with 100 milligrams of caffeine. Like, Jesus.
Just a little pick-me-up.
Yep.
I don't know about, I'm still not like totally sure. I've never done precision before, so this is my first time trying it. I've been a Morton person most of the way.
So this is your first time taking the gel?
Taking these gels.
Ooh, okay, interesting.
And this actually has the precision, like, carb and sodium mix in it.
Is it Tailwind?
No, it's the same company, Precision.
Oh, okay.
So it's like 1,000 milligrams of sodium, I think, and 60 grams of carb.
Ooh.
In 16 ounces.
Gotcha. That's actually very carb heavy. That's a good drink right there.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
We got the first rep of 3x3 done.
One down. It's a little hot. It's like 5:45, 5:39, 5:42. But I felt very good. We'll see if that comes back to bite me or if it's just going to be a good day.
All right, fingers crossed.
Best quote I heard, I think it was Scott Fauble. You know Scott Fauble?
I do not.
He's a 207 marathoner. US guy, awesome dude. Really good book with him and Ben Rosario. But he says the marathon is the art of convincing yourself that everything is going to be okay.
If that isn't so true.
I love that quote.
Yeah, and I feel like that applies to life too.
Yeah.
Like all your, past worries, everything turned out okay at the end.
Things to worry about, without a doubt. Those will end up being somewhere around a 3-minute recovery.
All right.
3 to 3.5.
Sounds good. Yeah, definitely.
3.5.
Definitely deserved, dude. Just caught you on the Instagram story, and you'll see it. I wrote, bro was casually running 11.1 miles an hour for 3 miles.
Gotta do it 2 more times.
Yeah. Rep 2. Coach. Well, that was rep 2.
That was nothing like a tougher.
Yeah.
The sun was like a little brutal.
Nah, you look strong still though.
It was 38, 42, 42.
Gotcha. Sheesh. And he means that by 5 minutes. 38, 5:42, 5:42.
That final mile of that, it doesn't really look like it, but I remember it because I run here all the time. It's like 30 feet of a climb, which is nothing, but it's like
you'll feel it.
Nothing for the full mile.
Yeah.
So it just feels more grindy.
dropped my GoPro. Alright, so it looks like we just finished our last rep.
How'd
that feel?
You were there, Alan. When I realized I can probably run under 2:30 in the marathon.
Let's go!
That whole workout felt comfortable. The last mile I pushed kind of hard. I ran a 5:28, 27.
Sheesh.
But that set was 5:34, 5:38, 5:27.
Jeez.
And really,
that's a nice progression. Perfect. So looks like we just finished our workout, that 3x3. You were looking pretty strong out there, dude. So
yeah.
How'd that last rep feel?
Last rep felt really good. I'd say for the entire workout, the thing that, I don't know if you've ever done this workout, it's super intimidating on paper, do like 3x3 mile at like marathon pace or faster. But like one thing I've always realized is that if you're pacing it pretty well, the last rep doesn't feel any worse than the first rep, even if you're going quicker. So like on all three, mile one, I felt like I was kind of walking, and I was always a little fast. Like I think I had said to you pre-run that I wanted the first reps to be like 550 or a little faster, and they were closer to 5. Probably that average was like 542, and the second set I wanted around 542s, and I averaged closer to 540. And then the last set I was thinking somewhere in the 538 range, and it was probably closer to 535. So like all of it was a little quicker than I intended, but I've been feeling really good. So I mean, that was all effort based. I wasn't like stressing about the pace really. It was more like make sure the effort's right, and you know, to go quicker than, you know, goal marathon and probably goal half marathon pace on a day that, I don't know, it's probably like 72 or 73 right now and like very humid.
Yeah,
I'm like stoked
sure.
on that.
Yeah.
If I go to CIM and it's, you know, 40 degrees.
Cooking.
Yeah, I mean like, and I'm tapered.
Yeah.
So this 20-mile run will make it a 100-mile week. And I did 12 by 400 on Wednesday and a hill workout on Friday. So like,
you were looking incredibly strong.
Cool. Thanks.
You know, 80 miles in and going into this workout, doing a, you know, big 20-mile workout.
Yeah.
Would you say this is a breakthrough workout?
Yeah, I've done this workout probably 4 or 5 times probably. And this is like by far the fastest and easiest it's felt. Not that it felt easy, it was hard, but like it felt great. I'd say like in the past couple weeks I've almost been wondering like why I've been feeling so good and why I'm running and why I'm running as smoothly as I have been. But yeah, we can call it a breakout. You get hesitant to say it sometimes, but why not, right?
Yeah, let's go.
We're
though.
Here.
I mean, the GoPro kind of shut off for a bit, but he did tell me he felt real comfortable and confident to possibly break a 2:30 marathon. So
this is one of those days where I say I can break 2:30. You know,
Let's
it's
go.
like you need a lot of things to go right. Like you have to have decent weather, you have to not get hurt, you have to peak properly. So like I can't count my chickens. I've never done it, but like it's the type of thing that I'm like, okay, it's gonna happen. Like as long as I keep doing it, it will happen. It's just a matter of where and when is it gonna happen. That's a good feeling.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. like for any athlete or anyone building into their A game race, you know, that's such a great feeling.
Yeah,
like a marathon is it's a distance you have to respect.
Oh,
and
man,
I mean, for 80 miles in and crushing this 20-mile workout, like, jeez.
Hell yeah.
So let's talk about your prior marathons. What was your first, second, third, etc.?
Yeah, so I've run 4. CIM will be number 5. My first race was Wine Glass in Corning, New York. Awesome race. I went into it probably running like the sort of like the Runner's World type of training plan. Like, you know, 30 to 40 miles a week, with a big long run on the weekend. I had a knee thing that I think just came from not being strong enough. And I ran 3:14 there. So I don't know what that is, 7:20 something pace.
For your first marathon.
Yeah. I was happy enough that I wanted to go under 3.
Yeah.
So then my second one, I had a much better training block. I ran 6 days a week. I tried to get more of like a midweek 10 miler or something like that in. So 6 days a week, probably about 50 miles a week. And I went into that feeling really fit. And that was Mohawk Hudson River Marathon, which is such a fun race. Point to point, and I ran 2:55 there. I stopped twice to pee, and it really annoyed me.
Yeah, that sucks. Like that's every runner's worst nightmare.
Yeah, it cost me 2 minutes, but I felt like those were my 2 minutes. So
Worth it.
after that race, I went to Blue Point, which is a 10 miler on Long Island, a pretty competitive race, and I sort of had a breakthrough race. I ran 58.
Yeah.
So 58 mid there, it's like 5:47 pace, and that was kind of a breakthrough for me where I was like, okay, I can actually run pretty fast.
And for the determined folks out there, or you know, the casual runner maybe, to us it seems like, oh, one marathon done in there, I did it. But if you really love the sport of running, it's like, in a way, you're really finding a lot about yourself. Like, how hard can you push?
You learn a lot about who you are as a person.
Yeah, and you really just build resilience throughout that.
Yep.
And you know, let's delve a little bit deeper how you evolved as a runner. So you went from
3:14, 2:55. Then it was like the COVID shutdown.
Yeah.
So I was like really getting ready to rock and roll. Thinking about a spring marathon. Kind of everything was canceled. And then my friends and I put on a half marathon here on this course and just ran out and back. And I broke 1:15 in the half marathon, during 1:14:55. And again, it was sort of like that Blue Point 10 mile where I was like, okay, something's sort of happening here. Like, I'm getting really fit. And then in the spring of 2020, maybe, I get a little confused. This company put on, for the first time, the miles on the Mohawk Marathon, which now is just a 10 miler. And that one, I was like, all right, it's a big leap, but I want to run in the 240s. And then as training was going, like my mileage went up. I was running in the 70 to 80 mile a week range, running every day. And I did a half. I ran pretty fast, half of the Helderberg to Hudson race that was a loop at the time because of COVID. They didn't want to bust to do the point-to-point race. And that was going to be my race. Then they added the miles on the Mohawk race. And I ran 2:39 there.
2:39 for your, this is your fourth marathon?
This is number 3.
Hey. Almost ate shit there, but like, I was like, oh, try to brake. The GoPro stick was in the way. I was like, brake! I can't brake! So anyway.
Yeah, so I ran 2:39 there and I got 3rd. And me and this kid, his name's Jack, literally from like mile, probably around 6, traded.
every mile, purposefully, to help each other.
Mm-hmm.
We were just running 600 miles, kind of like on the regular. I think my overall pace there was 6:05.
Sheesh. And that was, what was the marathon time for that?
That was 2:39, 21. And then I had a really good half virtually after that in the fall. I ran 1:13:58. And a year later, I ran Philly. I ran 2:36 in Philly. So that was this past year in 2022.
2:36, boys and girls.
So that's my sub 6 pace. That one I got sub 6 pace for the marathon. So Philly's a weird course though, because like it's so twisty turny.
Oh really?
And like,
but it's flat though.
not really.
Really? Oh.
Everyone thinks it's flat. I thought it was flat.
Yeah, because I saw the course elevation map and it looked pretty flat.
It's almost 800 feet of elevation over the course of the race, which isn't crazy, but like
that. I mean, that's like the average marathon course.
Yeah.
I feel like anyway. So.
But it was not like flat. You know, it's not Chicago.
Yeah.
It's not, you know, net down to like CIM or some of those other races. And it was like 22 degrees at the start with the wind chill, just like 30-mile-per-hour winds.
Did that affect you in any way?
It was brutal.
Yeah.
It was one of the worst like weather days that I've run in.
Yeah. It's not comfortable, I'll tell you that, guys.
No, it was tough, man. So
I did that for the United Airlines half. It was like 34 degrees, freezing my ass off. And
the wind will really kill you.
Yeah, you're just like running, not barely warmed up, like feeling clunky.
I really tried to like tuck in as much as I could, but it just wasn't happening. Like you were just always getting smacked around.
Yep.
So, and with all the turns, I ran kind of long. I didn't do a good job with the tangents. So I ran 2:36 there, but with the weather and the course, I don't know. I felt like I was probably in shape to run about 2:34. And then I had a bad spring. I raced a couple halves last spring, coming off a winter of like 100 plus miles a week for 6 straight weeks. Maybe it was too much.
Did you have, so there was no deload week during those 6 weeks?
No, I ran 590 something miles in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So it was either a little too much.
Yeah.
But I have a hard time saying that because I'm feeling so good right now, running the same volume.
Yeah.
I think I was iron deficient because I